We're in the building. I think we are officially in the building. It's time to be officially in the building. What's up, everybody? We are letting Facebook matriculate, spread the word, propagate, facilitate. What else going to be doing? Letting y'all know, informing you guys that we are live, man. We are here to talk about the complete financial makeover. We're here to talk about changing your life one digit at a time. We're going to show you guys how to do it using strategies, right? Not hype, not fluff. A group of real people getting real results. And man, when I tell you guys there's some excitement in the air, there's some serious excitement in the air. It's nothing in the world like having a staff of experts who do your complete financial makeover. It's nothing in the world like seeing people you care about, your friends and family and loved ones, call you and let you know that they got a big paycheck today, right? It's nothing in the world like getting paid every single day, having positive cash flow, giving less money to the government, building wealth for your family. It's nothing in the world like hanging with people that you love and trust and respect, and y'all building something together. There's nothing in the world like it. So if you are pessimistic, negative, broke minded, just the kind of person that nothing in your life, you ever believe anything positive will come into your life, this is not the overview for you, right? If you're optimistic, you believe in abundance, you've been praying, you've been looking for answers, you believe that you want to work with a positive group of people who know what they're talking about, experienced, documented, this is the group for you. So I appreciate it, man. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started in less than 60 seconds. I see you guys in the building. What's up, Nashaya? Great job as usual the other day. Mr. Page, what's up? What's up? What's up? Miss Wood, Richard Greer, Nancy Mosley, all these different cities, man. Do us a favor. If you're jumping on here for the first time, just type, in other words, your first time seeing this, just say invited by so-and-so, right? So invited by John Doe, or invited by Tiffany Green, or invited by whoever. So we can look in the comments and see how far our reach is actually going. I see Irving, Texas. What's up, Tassa? Atlanta, Georgia, Tamika. Henry Reed, Texas. Miss Winfrey, what's up, Atlanta, GA? Jeff Santos, New York. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. I want to show you guys something that's very, very powerful. We want to talk about money tonight. We're going to do it in a very, very short period of time. But at the same time, I want to show you and educate you on why we honestly feel like so many Americans are struggling. And I don't understand how in the wealthiest country in the world, so many people are having financial issues. And the fact of the matter is, you can do something about it. It's just that you have to arm yourself, and you got to have the proper knowledge and understand what's really going on in this country. It's really two sides right now, right? The richer are getting richer and the poor are getting poor. Now, people say, why is that? Well, that's called the Great Divide. The reason most people aren't making the money that they want to make is because they're still playing by old school rules. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. I want y'all to think about the stat on the left. How is America the wealthiest country in the world? Yet 34 million Americans live below the poverty line. Let me say this again. 34 million people live below the poverty line. That's about $27,000 a year for a family of four, but it's the wealthiest country in the world. Yet on the right, in about a 30-year span, we went from 60 billionaires to 616 billionaires. On the left, 10 million people lost their jobs because of COVID in just 1 week. 1 week's notice, 10 million people lost their jobs. But watch this. On the right, America's 400 richest people are worth 3.2 trillion, up 240 billion a year ago. The wealthiest people in the world, 240 billion more dollars was generated by already wealthy people, according to Forbes magazine. See, here's the problem. Most people have what's called an industrial age thinking. They have a mentality that back in the 60s and 50s when the job was good, so they're getting what's called a traditional outdated education. Nothing wrong with education. I got my degree from Morehouse. I finished in 4 years. But the problem is the outdated portion of our education, which according to Moore's law, information changes and updates every 2 years. So by the time you graduate from college, do you know the knowledge you got, 2 years of it is already old? By the time you graduate from college and they hand you your receipt, your diploma, most of your degree is already outdated. What you need is a specialized skill set and some specialized knowledge in a special area. And now when we teach finances and have experts to help you, you're well on your way. Here's how this looks. It's only 2 rules of the game. You're either on the left, tax code W-2, or you're on the right, tax code 1099. Let me prove to you guys that the government actually wants you to own a business. I don't think people realize this, but it's true. You're either playing by the rules of the wealthy or you're getting played by the rules of the wealthy. Let me give you guys an example. During this whole stimulus check thing, because of COVID, why is it that employees got between $600, $1,400, or $2,000 total, but business owners got grants, $1 billion worth of grants, $100 billion worth of PPP loans, $194 billion worth of disaster EIDL loans? You know why? Because this whole country is run by business owners. A car without an engine can't drive. An economy without a business can't thrive. So how are you an employee getting 400, 600, 1,200, and business owners getting 10,000, 100,000, 1.2 million? How is that a business owner can save up to $7,000 in his retirement? An employee, but a business owner can save almost double per year without penalty. How does an employee get taxed first on the left and get 28 to 33% taken out, but a business owner gets taxed last on the right and get 18 to 23% taken out? See, here's the problem. Most people are trying to get wealthy, but they're only trying to do it on one half. They're not even on the road to getting wealthy because they're not even putting themselves in a position to be a 1099. See, when you get the tax game understood and get that money back in your pocket, that's just the beginning. You got 3 other things you don't even know about that you have to overcome. And most Americans, they're trying to go down this windy road and become financially successful without even knowing what the roadblocks are. Let me give you guys an example. Taxes is your first expense. That's your first roadblock. It's the biggest expense you have. It's Uncle Sam. Think about it. Property taxes, sales taxes, ad valorem taxes, estate taxes, luxury taxes, capital gain taxes. You name it, there's a tax on it. Well, the problem with that is 1/3 of your money is gone in taxes, which means you work for the government for 1/3 of the year. Now, taxes cause the second roadblock, which is debt. So you're going down this road and you'll never get to it because these things keep popping up. So since taxes came out to check, now you got to go borrow some money. Now you owe the banks. So if you make $50,000 a year and the government takes 18, you take home 32. Now you got to borrow 18 to get back up to 50. And you got to pay back 24. You see the game? Now you got big business just when you overcame the taxes, you overcame the debt. Now you got big business down the road. Apple, IBM, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, Android. Everybody wants you to push up their stock value. Why? By buying their products and services. So people are like, man, Amazon is up. Man, Apple is up. Man, the blue chips are up. But the average person can't even afford to get in the stock game where a lot of money can be made because their taxes and debt too high. Then in order to drive those stock prices up, business owners often increase the prices. So now you got inflation. So you got a lot of things going against you that I don't think people realize. When taxes are up and debt is up and big business wants to increase their prices to get inflation, which causes inflation, you will never, ever, ever win financially when these monsters are out there not giving you the rules of the game, but making you play by the rules of the game. Here's the good news. You don't have to do this by yourself. See, the extra digit movement, that's who we are. We expose people to the secrets that we've learned over 100 years of experience collectively. To be honest with you guys, I lost my first $1 million in my 20s. Why? Because nobody showed me these rules of the wealthy. We're the fastest growing organization in making wealth real. Making wealth real helps you navigate this road, overcome these hurdles, and shows you exactly what you need to do to get a financial makeover, a complete financial makeover. We've already created 10+ million-dollar ring earners. We've already shifted $500 million back into our members' pockets. We've already eliminated 13,000 years in debt. I'm going to show you how to tackle these 4 things. But the first thing you got to realize is where things are going. See, I learned this a long time ago. To get wealthy is not hard. All you got to do is what we call follow trends. Follow the money, guys. Follow the money. Let me give you an example. After the Great Depression, way back in the 1930s, right? We're approaching 100 years. Back in the 1930s, people don't realize it. Everybody had a small business. Ask your grandparents. You knew the milkman. You knew the seamstress. You knew the insurance man because he came over to your house and knocked on the door, right? Your grandma used to tell him I ain't home, right? You go to the door, little snot nose, 3 years old. My grandma said she not home, right? So that's back in the day when everybody knew everybody. In every major city right now, there's a street called Main Street. And when you go to Main Street today, what is it? Some old antique buildings. It look like the old downtown. After World War II hit, guess what happened? The industrial age took off. Now, this is the 40s and 60s now. Now, you got Ford and these companies that are building these plants and showing people how to develop what's called a 9-to-5 mentality. Do you know J.D. Rockefeller is quoted as saying, I don't want thinkers, I want doers. This is what the industrial mind was in the 1800s all the way up to the 1960s. Get a job, work on the plant, get a pension, and that'll take care of you for the rest of your life. Do y'all know a lot of people still have that mentality? Now look, we came out of that era into the corporate era. So now, because of Ford's 9-to-5 mentality and developing what's called the assembly line, people say, you know what? Corporation says, you know what? We're going to follow Ford's model. Now, everybody, IBM, Microsoft, everybody to this day still uses the 9-to-5 mentality in corporate America. They just changed the pension to the 401k. See, the information we got is so outdated. Americans wonder why they're struggling. You still on a 1960, 1980 mentality in 2021. Pension, 401k, job security. But guess what? The same corporate America that you love, the computer came in and wiped them jobs out. Why you think now at the grocery store, you don't see people checking you out? They got self-checkout. See, you go to the grocery store now, it's 4 machines. That's morning, afternoon, night shift. You don't need no cashiers. You just check out. At the bank, the ATM can take your money now. Ain't no more tellers. The computers came along, technology came along, and took the corporate American jobs out. Now jobs being shipped overseas. Then what happened? The .com era hit. So now you mean to tell me you got computers and the internet? See, a taxi cab industry, 1,000 years old, gone because of Uber. When last time you caught a cab? When last time you held a taxi cab? When you go on vacation now, you're not staying in a hotel. You're looking for an Airbnb. You need a whole house. You get a whole house for the same thing, a room. You get a whole house. We need an Airbnb. Industries collapse because of technology and .com. But guess what's funny? Things come in full circle. Between that computer game and that .com era, the home-based business exploded. And now more millionaires will be made from home than any other industry on the planet. Why? 100 years ago, the small business was the thing. 100 years later, the home-based business is now the thing. And especially with COVID. You got to make your money from home. You got to do it safely, but you got to follow the trends and you look and see where they're going. Everything the government does is for the business owner. So here's my question. Why don't you have a business? It solves all your problems. Look, guys, let me tell you something. Everybody watching this Zoom already has the tools. You got a social security number and you got a house or apartment. Do you know that the home-based business solves every obstacle financially that you have because it takes care of the taxes first? Let's look at the left side before I tackle the right side. You get tax advantages, you can hire your children, and you can leave a legacy. Now, let's just stop there. So you mean to tell me here in my house that I already have, I'm already paying the mortgage, I already got utilities, I already got gas and water and all that, I already got internet. Why wouldn't I attach my social security number to a home-based business? When they get big enough, get an EIN number, show the government that I opened a business from home, And now, because I work a business from my house, like Making Wealth Real Financial, the same internet, the same lights, the same square footage, all this stuff lowers my taxes. Why would I pay my 17-year-old son allowance when he can take out the trash, help me set up my computer? He sets up my lighting. He often films my videos. But since I have a business, I now pay him a salary and I write off his salary and the money stay in the house. Why would I give him an allowance when he can work for the family business? But if you got a social security number, which you all do, but you don't attach it to a business, which is basically a document in a folder called Articles of Incorporation, you giving them money and you're not writing it off? Are you crazy? You got children we got to take care of, and you giving them the PlayStation instead of giving them the payroll check and they go buy the PlayStation. So in essence, you wrote the PlayStation off via payroll. Are you crazy? Wealthy people do it all the time. But that's the difference. They understand the rules. Let me hire my child. They're going to take the trash out anyway. Let me put it on payroll. I get the tax break, get the government less money. The child get the same money I was going to give them anyway. Now you're leaving a legacy. Now my son understands entrepreneurship. See? So it's a lot of intangible things that you got to understand. Let's look at the right side. You got unlimited income now. So inflation not bothering you. You got time, freedom, and flexibility. So your business goes anywhere you go, your business goes. When I was in Hawaii, I took my business. When I was in Tahiti, I took my business. When I was in Dubai, I had my laptop, my iPad, my iPhone. I was doing business. When I was in France and Italy, I had my business with me. I've been all over the world. I've been to 5 of the 7 continents. I ain't going to Antarctica and Australia. I'm going to hit you up next year. Why wouldn't I take my business with me so the government will pay for all my trips? Hawaii, Australia, Tahiti, Kauai, Dubai, Aruba, France, Italy. As I travel the world, why not taking your home-based business with you and then getting the tax deductions from seeing the world and teaching your children the same thing? Put that in your notes. The home-based business goes with me. Type in the comments, with me. Got to take it with you. Your job ain't going to send you to Tahiti, Hawaii, Dubai, France, Italy. I've been to South Africa. Why? Where? With my son. Why? His 16th birthday. What we do? Take our business with us. Trip to Africa, written off. South Africa, written off. Johannesburg, written off. The books we bought, written off. The plane ticket, written off. The food we ate, written off because we took care of business. In South Africa. Take your business with you, people. You got the social. Why you don't have a business? So what we do is we help you do 3 things in Making Wealth Real. Save, make, and grow your money. You got to do those 3 things. Now, when I say save, let me make sure this is clear. I'm not talking about we help you save your money and save your dollar and hold on to it and hope that you get 1% in a savings account at the bank. No. We're not talking about save your money and hold on to your money. We want money to grow. When we say save, we mean save tax dollars. Give it back to yourself. Save on all that interest and debt. Give it back to yourself. Save on all these expenses. Get it back to yourself. We have trained experts that are going to help you in so many areas of your finances and give you a complete financial makeover. You don't have to do anything but upload your documents to our pros, professionals. Let's look at the save category. The first thing we're going to do for $79. Y'all don't understand. $79 a month. We're going to help you save money on taxes. We're going to help you save money on interest and improve your credit scores. Our experts are going to help you eliminate debt. Our experts are going to help you renegotiate. They're going to renegotiate your bills for you. And guess what? We got some other savings coming soon. I don't think y'all hear me. The membership is $79 a month. Between the tax minimization, the debt elimination, the credit restoration, the bill renegotiation, right? And I'm going to show you in a second the wealth creation. The $79 alone, if we save you $400 or $500 a month, or even $300 a month, or even $200 a month just in taxes, business says it was worth the $79. The government will pay for the membership with the tax deductions alone. Write this down in your notes, guys. Taxes are incentives. See, Brian, you leaving out a word. Don't you mean taxes create taxes? No. I'm not leaving out a word. Listen to me. Taxes are incentives. The government dangles the taxes in front of you to not take advantage of them so they can get you. To another group, the government dangles the tax incentives in front of them so you don't have to pay them. So Amazon made $13 billion but paid no taxes because of all the incentives. Taxes create incentives. So the question becomes, why aren't you using the incentives that the taxes create? If the government didn't want you to get married, they wouldn't give you an incentive. If the government didn't want you to buy a house, they wouldn't give you an incentive. So if the government gives you tax incentives to own a business, they must want you to own a business. Every time they want you to do something, they give you tax incentives. So taxes create incentives. So why are you giving the government all your money instead of getting the incentives? That's the part I don't understand. So we're going to reduce your taxes by helping you fill out your W-4. We're going to reduce your debt by showing you how to pay your creditors differently. We're going to increase your credit score by our experts getting all the erroneous things removed. And we'll even help you reduce your bills every single month by renegotiating them for you. Mark my words. There'll be 1,000 eyes on these lives within the next 45 to 60 days. 1,000 people will see this live. When you see the new partnerships we form to help you save, make, and grow money, it's going to blow you away. Now, watch this. All of our experts do all of those things. We have a staff of enrolled agents to help you lower your taxes. We have a staff of enrolled agents. That's the highest level of tax education to help you, show you how to hire your children. They're going to do all this for you. You just do it. You just upload the documents to the portal. In the membership portal, they do all that for you. We have a staff of credit restoration specialists taking people from 5s to 6s to 7s to 800 scores. Some of those guys may jump back here in the Zoom with me here in a second. I got somebody I'm going to bring you up to speed here now. We got a staff of people who renegotiate your cell phone bill for you, your internet bill for you, your cable bill for you, your ADT bill for you. I saved thousands of dollars this year, hundreds each month off my cell phone bill, my cable bill, my internet bill, and my cell phone bill. They renegotiated all those bills for me. Right? Let me bring up this young lady all the way from the islands by way. Come off mute for me. Okay, there you go. What's up, Miss? How you doing?
I am doing amazing. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're nice and clear. You look great. Talk to me with that beautiful accent. What did the experts help you save money in?
Well, I have the Equitymax testimony. So I uploaded all my bills into the system, and it generated a plan for me to pay off my bills, early. So the creditors had me in debt for 833 years.
Woo.
Yes. So after I did that, they brought it down to 4 years. So I will be debt free February 2025. I will be saving $675 in interest a month. That's like $8,200 a year. And they also gave me a million-year date, which is December of 2039. So nice. I am extremely excited.
So how does it feel knowing, like before that, your money didn't have a plan, right? Now you know you're going to be a millionaire by this date. And with these checks, I'm going to show everybody we can speed that up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Then instead of 800 years from now, when you won't care in the least how much your student loans were in 800 years, you're going to be out of debt in no time. Talk about how they put it side by side. The numbers in red are what? And the numbers in blue are what?
The numbers in red is what the creditors have, which was the 833, and the numbers in blue is what the plan gave me, which was 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Do you know how much interest you're saving just by doing that? That's pretty cool, right?
Yes, $635. That's
$635.
$675 per month in interest. I'm saving.
There you go. There you go. Per month. I appreciate that. I want people to think, wow, Congratulations. Good job. Keep up the good
Thank
work.
you.
All right. I'm going to show you guys something. See, this is what people miss. When we save money, so far we've shifted about $500 million. That's billion with a B, back in taxes to our members. $500 million. We've also shaved. I didn't say saved. We've shaved 13,000 years off the bank's game plan. 13,000 years for our members. The savings alone is amazing. Everything I've shown you up until this point, $79 a month. Now watch this. If you want to make some money with us, you thought it was going to be $3,000, then $228 and $119 a month. So let me say this again. $228 one time, $119 a month. Now, other than the standard deductions you get, now you're using your social security number to become a business owner. You already got one. Now you get 474 more. 475 more deductions. I'm sorry. You're already using one. Everybody on this Zoom is old enough to claim themselves. Everybody says that, right? I claim myself. Okay, you get a 1. I'm married. Okay, you get a 2. I got children. Okay, you get more. What about the 475 that you're not getting? You're still paying cell phone. You're still paying internet. You're still doing all those things. Now you get 475 more deductions to bring money into your pocket. That's how you make money, number 1. Number 2, hire your children. If I pay my son $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year that we deduct from the money I make every day, every week, every month, every quarter. But the $12,000 is in my mini-me's account as payroll, salary. Why wouldn't you hire your children and save $12,000 and the expert's going to show you how to do it for pennies on the dollar? Now we add the 10 different ways that we get paid just to show people the makeover. I'm not going to go over all these. Let me just put it to you this way. Let me give you guys a good example. Look at the sponsor bonus of $50. If you introduce me to the business and anyone like me that's hungry and looking, we're not convincing, we're not begging, we're not chasing, we're not pursuing, we ain't doing none of that. You introduce me to the business. I'm like, I like this. I need the makeovers. I want to make some money. The trend now is the home-based business. COVID didn't teach us nothing else. It taught us that. You earn $50 for everyone that you introduce as what's called a sponsor bonus. Now, some people say, you know what? I just want the membership. I don't want to make any money. Then you earn what's called a customer bonus. That's $40. See it on the top left? You earn $40. Now, here's the cool thing about it. If 3 people say, I want to be a customer, I like that. After the 3rd person, you earn a $10 a month residual because the first 3 made your membership disappear. So even though your monthly membership is covered by the government with the tax deductions, they'll waive it all together if you help 3 people save money. Not on 4, 5, 6, 7, all those other people, you earn $10 a month. Now, Brian, it's not no big money. I'm going to show you the big money. Don't worry. If you help 3 people like me within 30 days, you see that momentum bonus? You get the momentum bonus. 150 to 900 if that duplicates over 60 and 90 days. These are just one-time bonuses just to give you some money for some people who need money right now. Type in right now in the comments if you like money right now. Type in the words right now. So now, customers, $40 bonuses and a $10 a month residual after your first 3, because the first 3 go toward making yours free. $50 sponsorship bonuses. You put me on the Zoom, EDM, extra digit, right? We do all the talking. You get $50 per person. If you help 3 people like me get started within 30 days, $150 extra. That duplicates for 60 days, $450. That duplicates for 90 days, $900. $150, $450, $900. Now, what you don't know is you're earning $10 to $75 off all the people that you don't even know as they introduce others. Now the leverage is kicking in. See, it's three types of income, guys, right? You got earned income, that's taxed the highest of all the incomes. You got portfolio income, that's when a business or capital gains kicks in because you took an idea or a business and earned leverage with it. That's not taxed the same. That's a different tax code than earned income, right? Portfolio income, then you got what's called passive income. Wealthy people don't pay all these taxes because their money's not earned. It's portfolio and passive. So now I turned a $228 investment my first month into around $12,000. And every month after that, my 119 a month has generated 5 figures a month. Brian, you mean to tell me you turned to, guys, I turned $228 into $228,000 in 8 months. So you take a number and add 3 zeros to it. I turned $119 into over $19,000 per month. See, these bonuses get serious. Now let's look at the monthly bonuses. I didn't even tell you about the luxury vehicle bonus. $500 to $3,000 a month. I didn't even tell you about the presidential bonus, $500 to $100,000 per month. And if you introduce me and my presidential bonus is $5,000, you can earn anywhere from $1,250 to $2,500. You get 25% to 50% of my bonus just because you introduced me. If I make $100,000, what about positioning yourself to get $50,000? Right? I didn't tell you about the customer residuals where every member in your organization, you earn anywhere from 25 cents to $8 per person forever. When I look at my pay stub and it just has 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50, $8, $8, $8, $5, $5, $5 per month on thousands of people per month. The amount that hit my account between yesterday and today is more than I made all year working in one day. In one day. The amount of money that hit my account today, we get paid on the 10th, these monthly bonuses, was more than my job paid me all year. And some of y'all are not using your social to turn your house into a business. So every single day at 5 o'clock, we get these messages. You see it? 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. That's what's called the daily guarantee. You see this slide on the far right? We earn anywhere from $5 to $1,000 a day. I'm on what's called level 9 on my way to level 10. So that's another $1,000 per day on top of all the other bonuses. Guys, that's the earned income. Brian, what do you do with all this money once you grow it? Okay, now you're ready for level 3. Now we grow your money. So you got to think about the whole financial makeover. First, we're going to help you save. You got to get your taxes down. You got to get your debt down. You got to get your expenses down. That's positive cash flow brought back to you. The government don't need all your money, you do. The banks don't need all your money, you do. Big business don't need all your money, you do. Shift it back to you. Now, by showing people how the experts do it, you're not doing it. You're just showing people how to do it. We get paid every day. Now we take the money that we saved in taxes and debt and big business money, expenses, and the money that we make, now we grow the money. Guys, you can position yourself to participate in what's called private banking. That's where you become the bank. Like a lot of people don't know this, but that's why they couldn't touch OJ. OJ won the criminal case. He lost the civil case, like $30 million. They couldn't touch his money. It was in private reserve accounts. You can borrow money against yourself and pay yourself back on your own terms. I got to get out of here. Land banking is where we purchase land in what's called the path of growth. So now we have a firm that's our partner that purchased acres of land, hundreds of acres in Southern California, the most prime real estate in the world. I mean, in the country at least. It's following the same path that Silicon Valley followed 30 years ago. We purchased the land wholesale We sell it retail in the next 5 to 7 years. Now you're handing your children a deed and what we call a head start. See, when I got off stage, I graduated from Morehouse in 97. And when I got my my diploma, when I got my diploma, it was a great feeling, but it came with a mortgage, but I didn't have a house. You'll figure it out in a second. I had a mortgage, but no house. That's how big the student loan payment was. Guys, I'm not knocking formal education. I'm just saying it's time for you to generate wealth, land banking, private banking, and mark my words, coming soon, as in April of this year. The final component to grow your money is a component that's undeniable. Our partnership and our new strategic alliance under the final phase, we do 3 things: save money, make money, and grow money. Our final component will send shockwaves through this entire, all 50 states. And you're going to be able to say, I saw this first a month in advance. Take full advantage. Listen, tonight we're celebrating everybody's success, man. We have what's called a toast and a roast. It's our virtual party. We do this on the 10th every single month, right? Today's the 10th. So on the 10th of every single month, we're having our virtual party 30 minutes from now when I hang up off of here. So get with the person who invited you and just let them know, hey, right now I just want to save money. We call that number 2. I just want to save money, right? That means you only want access to the experts, but you don't want access to the commissions. You just want the experts. So that's the person that wants to save money. Now, if you want to save, make, and grow, now you're talking, you was calling number 1 on the right side. You got access to the experts. You're going to save money. You got experts to the experts to help you grow your money with the taxes, hire your children, eliminate your debt, increase your credit score, save money on interest. You got access to the 10 avenues of income, because I'll be honest, in this day and age, as you saw with COVID, one stream of income is detrimental to your wealth. One stream of income is detrimental to your wealth. So let us know if you want to save money only, or let us know if you want to save, make, and grow. I'll see you guys at the virtual party tonight, man. We have a lot to celebrate. Mark your calendars for April 9th through 11th for our virtual quarterly event after the big news, and mark your words for that next weekend, mark your calendars for April 16th, 17th, and 18th for our big, personal, up-to-date monster of an announcement coming within the next 30 days. I'm Brian Bean. I'll see you guys at the virtual party. Let us know if you're number 2 or number 1. Have a good night.